30 साल हो गए दुश्मन दी गोली लाग्यो दे लंगन नु काम दिया कदे जीते देना वाजवे
बॉस खबर में लिया पुलिस आ गई
bantu kita aku mau diketel
kita serahkan diri kita
बिल्ला रविन किथे
सिंह इस दुनिया ना किसी लिए भी नहीं रोकदी तू पीछे हट जा नहीं ते आप दी जान गवा लेनी है
तेरे गलत काम कभी भी सफल नहीं होने
चुप करके बैठ जा मैं तेनू क्या सी सिंह और तू मर मैं ऑन गया
मुझे सब पता है इस दौलत जायदाद बारे
ये नीयत चंगी नहीं ए बार-बार आके जो अपने पर माफिया मांगदा ना ये सब छुट्टियां माफिया
kumpulkan anggota kita dan bagi tahu dia tentang operasi ini.
एक दिन आओ सारी दुनिया में lu bojo.
Kalau lu suka-suka mau kasih panas ini lain, lu sama lu bek kereta, gua kasih tanam.
Ravin, Deep Ravin.
Bro, तू किथे वेख्या जा लगदा?
Really bro.
ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਮਿਲੇ ਆ?
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਦੱਸੋ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਨਿਕਲੀ ਆ ਓਕੇ देयर वाज ਬਾਈ ਦ ਵੇ ਜੀਤਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਜੀਤਾ ਨਾ
कैरेक्टर मेरा जीता सीगा my real name Amaan
On screen my name is Ravin and in real life my name is Avinder
and by the way you Deep
but my real name is Kulbeer हाँ जी Deep होई
Deep the screams
real name is Kulbeer Singh
and Navin please introduce your screen name please
Screen name was just Ru.
मम्मी जी
हाँ जी दसो जी
ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਮੰਮੀ ਜੀ ਹੈ
नहीं मेरा नाम ते बल्ली जी सी जी इन्ने प्यार नाल मेरा नाम बुलाते सी बल्ली जी
हाँ देखिया सी
बल्ली जी पर आपा उन्हां नु एक्सेप्ट नहीं कीता
okay tell me about your experience in this movie how was it
my best experience was working with everyone here today with Kulbeer, Navin.
Is this your first time?
I've worked with Navinder before, but my very first time working with Kulbeer and also Amaan.
How about you, Jita?
first one of my friend from my biking group okay he called me Minanda Amaan can you acting okay, what's up make bro मैं थोड़ा busy हूँ
सच्ची busy
oh no bro I'm serious
no busy riding
सच्ची busy
then I call him then he tell me whole story ki hona about the director who going to call then I think मैं अकेला मैं तेरी गल मानता ला चंगा ला
how about you
oh for me it's I would say it's a roller coaster it's my first time as well in the movie पहली बारी की थी मैं भी so it was a beautiful experience working with very amazing cast so I learned a lot to be honest in the movie from the director as well from the crew as well बहुत कुछ सीखा कुछ सीन तो इतना दे सीखे बहुत इंटेंस सीखे मेरे रविंदर इन्ने इंटेंस सीखे इतना करके सीखा कि अखा देख दिया ना इतना सीखा
ਇਹਦੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਡੋਲੀਆਂ
ਹੈਗੀ ਕਈ ਇੰਨੇ ਇੰਟੈਂਸ ਸੀਨ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਡੀਅנס ਮੂਵੀ ਦੇਖੇਗੀ ਕੁਝ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਿ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੂਰ ਲੱਗਾ ਸੀ ਐਂਡ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇਨਗ੍ਰੋਸਡ ਇਨ ਦ ਸੀਨ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਾ ਸੱਚੀ ਲੜ ਪਏ
सच्ची लड़
ਉੱਥੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਵੇਖੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ
ਉਹ ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ
ਇਹ ਲੜੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੂਰ ਗੱਡੂ ਪਿਸਤੌਲ
so that's the first ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੋ ਚਾਰ ਜਾਣੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਖਿਲਾਰਨੇ ਪਏ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਨੋ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਮੂਵੀ ਸ਼ੂਟ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਪਈ a lot of things in the movie learned a lot very difficult
one of the good experience also sorry to interrupt
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਉਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਉੱਤੇ ਘੱਟਾ ਵਾ
ਆਹੋ
ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਉੱਤੇ ਗਾਰ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਰਨ ਦੀ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ
ਵੇਖੀ ਜਾ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ
ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਈਏ you are in the character
you are carrying the character you are carrying
speaking of being in character I actually pulled her hair there was one particular scene where I was supposed to drag her and instead of like we pre-prepare we pre-plan before we pre-plan the scene I was in character so I was like ready like okay let's do this like I was was hungry a bit. Was a bit more tired. So I said, okay, let's go. So what I did was,
hunger.
the moment I opened the door, I literally just hold the head. But at that point when I dragged her out, my head kind of realized, oh shit, I'm pulling her hair.
Oh wow.
Like, oh crap,
I
there was nothing unbelievable.
What you was thinking? I was like, because I told him just do whatever you can.
Yeah, so that was the line.
To make it real.
So I went into like one rage mode. I went into like a very savage mode. It was like.
but I would remember every time the camera says Arjun says action, he gets into that mode, and like I'm like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna go. What's gonna
so when I calmed down, she said. So when Arjun said cut, we take another shot. So I was like, you okay? Just now I pull your hair. Yeah, okay.
So
but I think better.
Yeah,
I put my hand here.
Yeah, so
no, I saw. I think many times she adjusts the hand,
So if you see, I'm always like holding my hand.
I saw that.
Because I'm actually protecting her.
Yes.
In so many takes, that's the only thing that we could have.
Did you get injured or anything?
No.
Yes.
I got it.
I think.
But very minor.
Very
minor.
Made enough hoya see, I think in one of the shots, just the gangster or something, I having a clash with them. So उन्होंने मेनू फड़ाया होया सी to stop me to going to you. तो कुछ scene बार-बार सानू करने पै रहे सीगे. मेरे पूरे biceps, both biceps were blue black.
Yes, I think I
for like rashes or something, like bruises for 1 week.
Mummy ji, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ Uncle was begging you.
ਅੰਕਲ ਨੂੰ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਵਾਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਦਿਲ 'ਚ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਹੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਦਿਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ
ਰੀਅਲ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਬੈਗ ਕਰਦਾ
Real life.
In real life, anyone got beg you like that, auntie?
In real life.
ਹਜੇ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਮਿਲਿਆ
Okay. Now, Avinder, when you got the script, when you was doing the shoot, and after, what is your thought?
Okay, so when I got the script, of course, when we were also doing the scenes, it was all in a close circle. We were all just shooting in a room like that. And now you're like looking at it in a big screen. It's actually quite overwhelming to just see the transition of how the director, with his thought and the way he took the shots, made it into the frame that it was in the movie. Because for us, like when we were in the shots, we would not expect how it would look like on screen.
Correct.
And of course, we try to do our best and everything, but there's so many other aspects that he will be looking at, like the background and how the view looks like. So it's really, really nice to see yourself on screen, one thing, and doing the scenes one by one from the script, how we actually executed it, discussing the dialogues. Like I discussed a lot with Kulbeer, with Ravin. We had a little bit of our rehearsals and looking at it, how it turned up on screen. It's just quite mesmerizing.
When you received the script, what was your, after reading the script, what was your expectation
on the character?
Yes, on the character and how it turns out.
So I think the way Arjun wanted to portray Roop as a character was a very simple girl, and it was exactly how it was in the movie. And I think along the way, from reading the script to executing it, it was just more of how the character progressed. So each day, we learn, and we build up the character. So that actually helped a lot. And of course, my co-stars, the way the cast, my cast, they helped me out, building up the scenes.
Yeah. How about you, Mister?
The first time actually when I met Arjun and we got through the script and everything, it was almost there, of course, when we start shooting, but how Navinder told as well, by the time we improvised a lot. There were few dialogues, few things which were added spontaneous. I don't want to give the spoilers, but Arjun sometimes used to write dialogues as well. Apa yaar idda bol liye, idda kar liye, ye kar sakte hain. So sometimes है ना वो गल हुंदी सी कई बारी मेरी नविंदर ने गल होनी कि अच्छा मैं idda बोल दूँगा idda सही लगेगा. Oh, it's not part of the script. We just improvise. कहते रवीन तो मेरे बहुत सारे dialogues जो ऐसी उसी वेले एग्रेशन ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਆ
ਜੀ ਰਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ
ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਆਪਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਕ੍ਰਿਪਟ ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਹੂੰਗਾ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਹੈ It's more above my expectations. That I didn't expect it to be that good. Touch wood, don't want to jinx it. But it's pretty good. It's a very good project. Yeah.
How about you when you received the script and your character? Are you a real villain? No, right?
So okay.
That script.
So when Arjun first approached me during the casting, he was about 50-50. 50-50 for me to play Deep's character or Ravin's character. But I think ultimately he felt that he wanted to stretch how much can I give out from that character instead, because I've played a good character before. And he said, no, I don't think so. I don't want you to do a good boy anymore. I want you to stretch your abilities to see what you can do. So when he said that you are going to play Ravin, but even before I got Ravin, I was supposed to be Bila's character. I was supposed to be Bila's character. So, but then he thought, no, I think I'll put you for Ravin. I think you can. And we did a few rehearsals when I got the script. And to be frank, the script for me was just words. It was up to me to bring them out.
Correct.
How I bring them alive with shouting, expressions, emotions. So it was just words. So I had to push myself to make myself a villain. Right? So, and with Arjun's help, with the director's help, Arjun, he helped me, in a way, he molded the character. No. So there were a lot of on the fly kind of scripts where he was actually sitting in his car and just coming up with all the lines on the spot. So, and there were a few that I improvised as well for one or two, because I wanted it to make sense of a few scenes that we had, the altercations that we had before. So one or two I altered myself, but I made sure that Arjun approved it, where he said, okay, yeah, I think we can do this. It was good. So I altered it to make it a bit more better, and also where I can do it naturally. Right? So a lot of it was point forms, like, I should say this, but I told Arjun, I think I want to put in a bit of my own flair, but with your approval. So he said, please go ahead, but just don't go out of context.
So finally watching the product, the end product.
Yeah, so when I watched the end product, when I was delivering the lines, and compared to watching it, I was like, oh wow, I actually, with the expression, like, oh, it made more sense. The strength, the emotion of the lines that we had was simply just, it was phenomenal, I would say.
So you are saying this, that Mr. Arjun has bring out the good boy to a bad boy successfully.
Yes, successfully. I think he did a wonderful job.
There was a good experience, I can say.
It's very
I think it was a wonderful experience.
You guys when saw each other in the big cinema, it's like, wow. That is
I almost cried. I was like, oh, so
it's like a dream, sir.
We are.
It's a dream.
I can hear like people screaming, your entry.
I was genuinely I was very touched when I heard that. I was like, oh my God, there's so much love. I'm so thankful. And with that kind of love and support, I think we can definitely do a lot more.
Correct.
How would you tell your audience to come and watch your movie?
This movie is made with a lot of love for the Punjabi community, and also love and violence lah. So there's two love and violence. I feel that everyone will enjoy the movie. There is a good part of action. There's a good part of romance, and there's a very good part of comedy, where everyone can relate. We can enjoy the movie, not to give out anything, but it's not so vulgar, but in a very good way.
I would say that if anyone who loves the cinema, who loves action, who loves drama, who loves family emotions, and romantic angle as well, this is the movie.
I think it's a very entertaining movie. Like if you want to get, you want to just enjoy like action movie, and of course the mixture of romance, family, and it gives you that 1.5 hour entertainment. And of course, it's a Malaysian movie. It's Malaysian made, and we have put in so much of hard work, effort. And I think it's just giving us one step for Malaysian cinema. It's just giving us one level up, looking at how this movie is made, you know, with the type and the action that's provided in the movie. Like, it shows a lot of how much we can do, you know, and probably for the future as well. So it's just giving us an opening to better cinema, Malaysian, Punjabi, better cinema for the future. So I think I would definitely want a lot of them to go and watch and support.
Okay, thank you. Starting from 4th of July, your nearest cinema to watch this lovely cast of
Saazish!
Saya ada dapat maklumat dari anggota kita tentang suspek yang paling kita kehendaki.
Datang, senjata! Serahkan diri kita!
Tuan Rizal, my old friend. Masa setia berkhidmat lagi.
Kita!
Lebih baik serahkan diri! Kau dengar? Lu ekspor kereta raisi barang. Apa barang? Malkah?
Wah, sudah kau tim sama lu awal-awal kan? Tapi lu sama lu punya kawan banyak kuat kencing sama kita.
Tempat ni telah dikepung. Kau rasa boleh lepaskan diri ke?
Hei! Lu siapa lah?
Kalau nak sembang kat mahkamah je.